What's the most amazing thing about the universe? Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust. Suspended in a sunbeam. This gonna get buried, but it's still my favorite. Due to the fact that energy, and therefore matter, can neither be created nor destroyed, every single atom in the universe has existed since the beginning and will exist at the end. All of the stuff that makes up every star, planet, tree, and person was there from the instant of creation. Everything that makes up you and everyone you know has existed as long as existence in the universe is possible, and it will continue on until the universe's end. You are just a complex reimagining of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Plenty of things. The way we perceive the universe. In its physical form, we think it's all around us, on a cosmic scale. But more than that, it's inside all of us. We're made of each and every atom that the universe is comprised of. It sounds super philosophical and like something a stoned person would say, but the distinctness within our universe is what sets everyone apart. The way each of us, made up of the same elements of this universe, yet manage to be so different. Perhaps you could say the greatest and rather miraculous thing of all is in fact, life. Sand. Hear me out. Without sand we wouldn't have glass, so we wouldn't have telescopes to see the larger universe, or microscopes to see the amazing micro-universe around us. We wouldn't have the car, space travel or spectacles. Sand also gives us bricks, cement, and roads to make cities. Our homes are mostly just piles of sand. Sand makes land, islands in the middle of nowhere, and gives us something to hold on to all those the oceans with. Put a bunch together and you get mountains and planets. Sand pretty damn amazing, we can do amazing things with it, and it probably exists on most planets. That maybe all events were determined to happen from the beginning, because laws of physics can go only one possible way. But quantum mechanics. They could be just a more complicated set of rules, but still be deterministic. And the most amazing thing is combining determinism with the Big Crunch theory. There are two options. 1. The universe collapses unto itself, then starts again, with the exact same events as the last time. That means you'll live your life infinite times. Your first kiss will repeat forever, but also that time you stepped on Legos without shoes. 2. The universe collapses unto itself, then starts again, but it's a completely new set of events. Astronomer here. I'm always just amazed that we are small in the universe, but still a part of it all, just like all the stars and galaxies. And yet in all of those amazing things we can see, we are special because we are the only parts of the universe we have found capable of looking back at it and to ask questions about what we see and how it works. People get into my field for a ton of reasons. I always have, because I love stories and the story of our universe is the biggest we know of. I love to learn new parts of it as I spend time in it. Simply that it exists. How does it exist? Personally, I'm a Christian, and it's totally chill if you aren't, but that still leaves so many questions to how the universe exists in the first place, since matter cannot be created from nothing. There are many explanations of how the universe exists, i.e. the Big Bang, but why, and how, and where did the start of existence come from? We have a short window of observation of the universe, starting shortly after we are born and ending in the few decades or less we expect to live. We will almost certainly die before we know any of the answers to these questions. The universe does not benefit from life sprawling and growing, so why do we even exist? Perhaps we simply exist to observe it. These are just a few of my thoughts. That there are trillions of planets orbiting trillions of stars in any given galaxy. Now multiply that by the trillions of galaxies in the observable universe. Pretty big, huh? All of that matter accounts for only 4% of all of the total matter in the universe. The rest is empty space, dark energy and dark matter. It can also be argued that since atoms are 9,999,999,999,999,996% empty space, and since everything is made up of atoms, that the universe is also that empty, meaning only 0.0000000000004% of the universe is actual matter. Water. Its polarity and angle are unusual, as most molecules of similar type generally will align in a predictable fashion, but water is fairly unique in how it takes its shape. The polarity it possesses also allows it to have tension, and freeze how it freezes. It expands, something nothing else does, reducing its density, allowing the solid to float atop the liquid form. It is the reason our cells exist the way they do, and how the ocean can exist as it does, permeated by oxygen and carbon dioxide, allowing for life. It is fascinating, and the more I learn about it, the more incredible it seems. That every person who has ever existed, every war that's been fought, every problem, every triumph, every argument, and everything in between for the entire human race has taken place on a planet that is an infinitesimal small portion of a drop of water in the ocean that is the universe. People live so short-term and never take a moment to really realize how small day-to-day life is and how they live in a beyond vast universe. So much effort is poured into certain projects or jobs, etc. that people lose sight of this vastness that exists in life and ultimately spend their time running in circles, moving nowhere, and impacting nothing on a big picture scale.